Welcome to Anime Analyzer. Today, we're diving into Shangri-La Frontier. On paper, it sounds like something we've seen 100 times. Guy logs into a VRMMO, starts leveling up, fights bosses, builds a party, and climbs to the top. But what sets this show apart isn't the story itself. It's the way it's told, the passion behind it, and the pure love for gaming that shines through every episode. The main character, Rakuro Hizutome, better known by his gamer tag Sunraku, is not your typical protagonist. He doesn't play high-end games. In fact, he's obsessed with the exact opposite: broken, buggy, rage-inducing trash-tier games. The worse the game, the more he loves it. So when he finally decides to try a top-tier, beautifully polished VRMMO called Shangri-La Frontier, he brings all his chaotic, high-stress experience with him and absolutely tears through the game in the most unpredictable and entertaining ways possible. From the moment Sunraku steps into the game world, it's clear. This guy doesn't play like everyone else. He doesn't grind traditionally. He doesn't chase meta builds. He throws himself into ridiculous situations with a smile, improvises strategies on the fly, and pulls off wins that no one else would dare try. Watching him play is like watching speedrunners break a game in real time. What really makes Shangri-La Frontier work is that it feels authentic to gamers. Every system, from item durability, status effects, and aggro mechanics to rare boss spawns and glitch exploits, is represented with care. It's not a world designed just to look cool. It's a world that plays like a real game. But even more than the mechanics, it's the emotional connection Sunraku has with the game that hits hardest. He plays not to win, but because he loves the grind, the challenges, the thrill of discovering new areas, and the satisfaction of conquering the unknown. There's something so refreshing about a protagonist who isn't saving the world or fighting to escape. He's just a guy having the time of his life in a game. The supporting cast adds a lot of charm too. Pencilgon, a tactical genius with a sharp edge; Saiger Zero, a literal monster in combat and possibly something more in the real world; and Emul, the tiny, energetic mascot character who's somehow not annoying, all bring different flavors to the table. The chemistry between them is great, and their in-game banter keeps things light even during intense moments. Now let's talk animation. The visuals are surprisingly good. While Shangri-La Frontier doesn't go full Sakuga every episode, the action scenes are well choreographed, the movement is fluid, and boss fights actually feel like boss fights. The fight against Weatherman the Tomb Guard is a major highlight. The build-up, the music, the desperation, and the satisfaction of victory all land perfectly. And the environmental design, from eerie dungeons to beautiful landscapes, gives the world a real sense of scale and wonder. The real-world segments are handled pretty well too. Instead of feeling like filler, they actually build Sunraku's character, explore his motivations, and reveal more about how his gaming life connects to his real one. And let's be honest, seeing how these players act outside the game is part of the fun. Now, it's not all perfect. Some episodes, especially in the mid-season arc, do slow down a bit. There are a few info dump moments, and while they're necessary to explain the game systems, they can interrupt the momentum. Also, if you're not into games or MMO-style storytelling, some mechanics might feel too detailed or niche. But for gamers, this is the good stuff. Shangri-La Frontier doesn't try to revolutionize the genre. What it does instead is something arguably better. It nails what it sets out to do. It's fun, it's smart, it's respectful to its audience, and it understands that gaming is about more than just stats and levels. It's about discovery, chaos, connection, and having a good time doing it your way. Whether you're a longtime gamer or just someone who loves action-packed anime with great world building and a protagonist you can root for, Shangri-La Frontier is absolutely worth watching. It's not just a game, it's an adventure. And we get to play along.